breathing here.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Sparkle.
Shine. And we're drinking a little,
Balic pomegranate.
Balic pomegranate.
We love this wine. Balic's got a great wine.
So now, trying to come up with these topics and whatnot. So we decided this was something that sometimes
just came up.
Right, and people talk to us, not commenting on our posts and stuff, which we wish they would do. But we were approached and asking. I'm sorry. We have Billy Joel playing. I have to just turn it down
just a smidge.
A little bit.
You gotta lean to you. Lean to the left.
Oh, there he is.
God, I love this thing.
He's still finding us. So we were approached, and someone said,
"Remember, I was telling you, my girlfriend said she was shocked to hear one of her friends was getting divorced because on Facebook she's always like, oh, my man, number one, here we're going there, and then she finds out they're getting divorced. So she couldn't understand. So that's when I was talking to you, and then you said,
yeah. Well, then what happens is, and I'm famous for it. We've kind of talked about this before. And I just recently had to post a post that said, just because I post it doesn't mean I'm going through it. I'm bad because sometimes I find those memes or whatever they call them. Like, sometimes I do post them because I'd like some particular people to read them and understand without tagging them.
I know what you do is you'll put for you, hoping
that person and that for you, they know who they are.
Right.
So I don't have to tag you or name you or whatever. Right. And then there's just some that I just find. I post a lot of work-related ones.
Why?
Because they're true, okay? But there is something happens sometimes where people get sucked into the social media that becomes their life or their reality almost.
I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people get sucked into it, and there's the pros and the cons. I think I'm involved in a club that's great for support, especially for women. It's a great support system. I feel good. I'm a small part of it. Raising 3 daughters, I am really into strong, independent, self-sufficient women. Nothing to do with not being equal with a partner, man or a woman or anything like that. But I'm pretty big on that. But I don't have 5,000 friends because
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either because my friends are people that I will talk to physically and in person. I love the following. I do it. I'm not making light of any of that. And in time, you can become friends with people through it. I think sometimes people get lost or sucked into it too much or rely on it a little bit too much.
Or oh my God, nobody's liking my post, or oh, look at all the likes I got, or the loves and the that.
But this is what the reality of nowadays is, though, too, Kel, because anything, I just had this conversation about photographs. I'm sorry, pictures, whatever. I'm guilty of it too. I have albums and albums and albums of my daughters and life back then in the day when they were young. And now, I recently, literally just in a couple weeks, printed out some pictures because I wanted to update pictures around my house. And I was like, wow, I got 5 million pictures on my phone.
Yeah.
And I don't have any physical pictures, and that's all wonderful, but I don't know. It's a different era we're in. It's a different world. People, times are changing, and there's pros and cons on the social media. I have a strong opinion on it.
My cousin and I just had this discussion as well. We were talking about how there's some people that will put 85 pictures on Facebook all at once, like these albums and everything. And that's fine, and that's great and everything. But she said, are they losing the moment?
Oh, you know me.
Yeah.
Concerts and all that. I am not one of those standing there holding the phone.
I'll take a couple pictures. I don't either.
No, I want to live in that moment.
Right. I'll take a couple pictures, but I don't want to lose. And I said, you're right.
Yep.
And she goes, well, that's what happens. You're too busy taking all these pictures and then putting them on Facebook. And then she said, did you enjoy the moment?
Right. Then you ask, well, how was it? And you're like, it was good. Yeah. Then you think, wow, I really didn't. I don't even know what happened because you think you're involved when you're not. If you're standing there just videotaping the whole concert or the whole event you're at, I'm huge on that, but I'll tag that I'm here, I'm at the concert,
or check in or whatever.
And I'll make a post or a picture, but I live in the moment. I'm really big on that. So, but yeah, somebody did approach me recently, and there was the talk about the social media and the reality of, and some people actually live through social media, and I I understand.
Maybe that's for them.
Right, and I'm not judging or putting it out that it's good or bad or anything, but I think it's scary sometimes because if that person is feeding off of, say, you, and you're not giving them what they need, it could not be pretty.
Right.
You know what I mean? At times. Right. So I do get concerned about that. I get concerned for the future, for thereafter. But I mean, this is what we're dealing with.
Right.
You know, this is how the world is nowadays, and
I know
it's quite different. And
10 years ago, I didn't know what people were eating for dinner.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember not having a cell phone. I know it's weird. I can remember my first cell phone though.
Oh my God.
Motorola. It was nowhere to lie. It was this big, and it probably weighed about 8 pounds, and it had this tiny little flip mouth. It was this thin.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. Those. I mean, I couldn't even fit it in a purse or anything. It probably fit in a diaper bag, but I think I was cool because I had one, you know?
You were a cool chick.
Not as cool as you. No,
cool
not
chick.
at all. But yeah, so it's the modern technology, and times are changing, and we are now in that category where you're like, we're those people now.
Yeah.
That like went back in our day, but it is. It's different. We just hope people are still touching and
Touch me
sometimes when we touch, the honesty is too much. We just, it was a topic that was brought to our attention, made us think, and we thought,
yeah,
you know
when
what?
she said that, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're getting divorced. You should see, like, they go on vacations together, the pictures, and then I go, well.
Yeah, because people sometimes, hide behind that.
Yeah.
Unlike us, who we put it out there.
What you see is what you get.
This is what it is.
This is what you get.
Yeah, it's not like if you meet me in person, it's like, ooh, Kath, this is me. Though you did that to me not too long ago. I was real quick, and I don't know if we're out of time, but we were both working at Laceworks, and a couple at a bar, and I didn't know them, and so all of a sudden I hear the girl. His music was loud. She's like, "Are you shine? Are you shine?" And I thought she was saying, "Are you shy?" And I said, "I'm not. What do you need?" And she's like, "No, are you shine?" And I was like, "Oh!" I got nervous. I didn't get excited. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was embarrassed, and then I was a little excited. And I'm thinking, "Oh my God, I didn't practice my signature." Well, it happened to be friends of hers, which she didn't tell me, and I was So they got me.
I mean,
you got me. Again, who's the better friend? Okay. Okay? And she did that to me. But it was a funny moment. But again, social media.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is. And you were approached, and we announced that in another video. Mm-hmm. It's funny how people do come up to us, and, we're like rock stars.
But what you see
because, like I said,
what you get.
Right. And, there's no hiding. And anybody that knows me, it's just me.
I can't hide anything. I make these faces in public, too.
But anyway, if anybody wants to, she does. If anybody thinks of something like, on this topic, which, we love the comments under our videos because it gives us some fuel to feed us so we know what to talk about. Yeah. Or something we might have missed on with the social media aspect of anything.
Or another topic. Even.
Another topic. We're always game for that. But anyway.
We like to talk.
We do. And we don't even know what we like to talk about sometimes. But what we like to say is thank you. Cheers. We're out.